Parents often spend a great deal of time on the subject of strangers and how to protect their children from strangers. In fact, or the dangers of strangers. In fact, most children are very familiar with the term stranger danger. Parents spend the time teaching children not to talk to strangers, don't go with strangers, that there could be a problem. And very often that is very effective in keeping kids safe from being abducted. The problem is that that's not enough to talk about. 1 out of 10 children will be sexually abused by the time they're 18 years old. 9 times out of 10, that perpetrator is not going to be a stranger. That perpetrator is going to be someone that child knows. 60% of the time, it's going to be someone that child knows and trusts. The problem with that is that that person then uses that relationship with that child to trick them, to make them think it's okay, that whatever they tell them to do, they should. And then they teach them that they shouldn't tell. And when it's somebody that that child knows and cares about, they're told that that person could get in trouble, that they will get in trouble, that it was their fault. So we need to be able to help parents to understand that the danger most of the time is not coming from a stranger, but is coming from someone that they know well. 30 to 40% of the time, that danger actually comes from a family member and could very well be another child. So what we do at the Child Abuse Council is teach children how to be safe. We do a child abuse prevention program, body safety program, that teaches children from the very young age of Head Start all the way up through elementary that their bodies belong to them, that there are certain private parts of their body that no one should be touching unless, of course, somebody has to be given a bath when they're a baby, have their diapers changed, and, of course, go see the doctor. But it's so important that children understand that they have a right to trust their gut. And if someone is touching them in a way that doesn't feel safe or uncomfortable, they have a right to use the 3 safety rules that they're taught. Say no, get away, and tell a grown-up. School personnel know how important it is that children have this program. They understand that if a child is sexually abused, has that type of trauma happen, it can prevent that child from learning. It can prevent that child from growing up and to be a happy, successful adult. When a child deals with that type of stress, it's called toxic stress, and it's very damaging to a child. Our goal is to not only keep it from happening, which is primary prevention, but secondary prevention, in that if it does happen, we need them to tell so that they can get the help that they need. But the fact of the matter is, it should not be up to a child to protect themselves. That's our job as an adult. So at the Child Abuse Council, there's a program called Stewards of Children, and it teaches adults how to protect children. It teaches them how to recognize, respond, and report responsibly child sexual abuse, any type of abuse for that matter. It teaches parents what to look for. It teaches parents what to do if it happens, how to talk to a child, how to find out possibly if something has happened. Not just parents, but everyone in our community. In fact, you've probably heard the old adage, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a community of intelligent, trained adults, caring adults, to protect children from abuse. Stewards of Children is a program, a free program, that is utilized by the Child Abuse Council. It's a 2-hour training, it's free of charge, and it teaches an adult to become what we call a steward of children. We urge all adults, in fact, it's the goal of the Child Abuse Council, that every adult in our community become a stewards of children.